Hey everybody, welcome back. I know it's been a while, but boy, I tell you, the weather around here has been hot. I don't think anybody wants to see me sweating like that, melting down, so I haven't been making any videos. Been working on projects. I got some stuff to show you. We're just going to do some updates, and we'll go on from there. Well, everything was going good. We got a nice pile split up. We almost got all of our stuff split here. Well, then I threw this piece on, and we were splitting, and I decided to try going right into the center of that piece. Well, that was a mistake. 5 horsepower is enough to snap a wedge off. So we'll have to take this off the rest of the way, re-bevel it, take it out by my dad, use a stick welder, lay some more good beads in there, and see if it'll hold better this time. So as you saw there, I did break the wedge off, but we got it remounted, did some strengthening. This time I cut this beam. I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not, but I laid that wedge right down in, and I welded it to the beam, to the underside of the beam, to the top of the beam. These pieces I cut off, so those are just sit on top. They're not cut through. And then I reinforced it with this 1/4-inch plate all the way around, and it works excellent now. That piece that I actually broke the splitter with, I ended up splitting it later on, and it split it like nothing. We also got our rims painted up. Got the new tires mounted on it. I am thinking, I got these rims laying around, I am thinking about adding those rims to it. I think it kind of looks neat with them on there. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Other than that, this project is done. I just split the rest of the wood with it. It works great, so hopefully it keeps working. And this is the next project we've been working on a little bit here and there. You probably may have noticed this in the background of the splitting video, and I believe I've talked about it before. This is an old boat trailer made out of 2.5-inch square tubing that my father-in-law gave me. And if you look right here, you can see where it used to come to a V there for the boat. We cut that off, welded it up. It's going to be a 4x8 and then a 2-foot front piece here for a toolbox. Right now I'm working at this right here is the old axle that was under here. Very springy springs, very bouncy. So I actually got a different axle, and the height that you're seeing this right now is about the height this trailer is going to be. It's going to be low. So let's go take a look at that axle. Okay, so this is the axle. I picked this up from a guy I know. Ended up having to weld new spring perches because of the tires and rims that I have that work on here. They're actually off of a Chevy Impala, so they're 16-inch rims. Now I got a hardware kit that I got to weld on these. These are going to be, this was on the boat trailer to begin with, so you could adjust the axle back and forth. I kind of like the idea, so I think I'm going to do the same thing. Just cut them a little bit shorter. That way I can slide the axle back and forth, depending on how I've got the cub loaded. If I got an implement on it or something, I need different weight, different balance of weight. So should help with the trailer a lot. Yeah, we were on a trip this last weekend here and stopped at a Fleet Farm along the way because our local Fleet Farm didn't have the spring mounting kits that I needed. So we found them at this one, and well, we're going to get those put on. So let's get to it. All right, first thing we got to do is get these front brackets here, the old ones cut off. Clean that up, get the new front mounts on there. Alright, so we got our old brackets all ground off, cleaned up, everything marked out on both these so it's square. We got the first one clamped on. Now we're just gonna put some weld on it, get this thing up, and then we can get this thing welded up. We can throw it to the axle, kind of figure out where the rear one needs to be, clean up that area, and get the rear mount on. Let's get to it. Alright, so we have the rear, front all mounted, all welded on. Got new mounting holes for the frame drilled. Cut these down. Took off that much on each one. Now all we gotta do is mount them the axle and slide it on our trailer and see how it looks. Alright, so there it is. Now we just gotta take our tires off. We're gonna have to get this axle where we want it, drill our hole, get everything lined up right, drill our mounting holes. And then if we ever decide to move the axle from that position, we can always re-drill it anywhere we want it. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to weld some bracketry onto here for some fenders. But boy, I tell you, that trailer is low to the ground. That's going to make loading a cub real easy. Make loading anything real easy. Well guys, as always, if you like the video, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Welcome to all the new subscribers. And we'll catch you in the next one.